Adam's case. And so, God cannot tantalize. He has no need of anyone. Then, why would he tantalize? He would not promise of something that is unobtainable. If memories are used as a compartmentalization method, will a person also remember, hopefully, the way in which it's said, even through the mind? It feels as though that might be the way to do it. Do what exactly? Programming. Robotic sounds. Programming. You're not gonna change the name. Okay? A thing was mentioned where it would be more than valuable to consider the things that cannot be removed, the bringers of anger and wrath, the cause of distress and the exploitation of favors. Sometimes it makes things worse to actually consider that it is too many options to consider and choose from. There are definitely more than the known number of things like this which would really cause a process to go haywire for a lot of reasons, including social relationships and circumstances. If making a mistake, there is no significant reason to hold it against ourselves, as society would not be affected too much by the interaction if it hadn't happened. A long-term memory is a memory of knowing the thing you know due to memorable evidence to prove it had happened. If someone was able to trim down the reach in order to figure out which sin would be destructive or constructive in such a case. That is what I don't know, even though there are too many evidence to believe it. The splitting for the sky seems to be also a reliable and evident conclusion when using the stacking mechanism. They would be able to do more than I know how to conceive of. If God created Adam, then he must have created him in the Firdaus garden, the highest point achievable by humans. His fall towards earth is also symbolic to his rank as God's chosen creation to carry the trust of knowledge and others that I do not understand. When he fell to earth, it is as though he had been caused to stand in its entrance, dividing his lineage into two equal splits, identifying one split into heaven and the other split into hell. There would be some time where a split would have done more good in life than the other, making the split perceivable as a servant of God. There are some theories stating that people who die are turned to angels upon death, but that was not something that we were made to go to earlier. It seems as though Adam would also be the angel who stands at the gates of the garden telling people apart. Adam's case.